fans and the Warriors fans want to pretend that, hey, we're been super lucky and all this other stuff the entire time, and Curry had the worst,
4 rings,
positions
very
ever.
lucky.
Like, yes,
But see how they do that? Hey,
How
look,
you
hold
win
on, yo.
4
See
rings
how they
and
do
you
that, bruh?
lucky?
They
That's
just be like,
so
oh yeah,
funny.
we
Kyrie
won,
I
Irving
yo.
getting
understand
hurt,
one
Kawhi Leonard getting
ring.
hurt, Chris
I
Paul getting hurt,
understand one
John Morant getting
ring,
hurt.
but 1, 2, 3, 4. That's
Jordan
so
literally
That's
just said
some
that
lucky
literally
ass
every
to
single
shit.
win a
season that you
championship,
have won a
That's
ring,
funny.
you have to
you
have good
had
fortune. I would
significant
say,
people
did Jordan
hurt,
not say that? Did we not just say that?
or you got
So hold on
you
a
got
second. Yeah,
knocked
I
out
said
before you
so.
could
Like
get to that
number
the
one,
final.
like again, there we can cut. There can be a middle ground here. Like we can obviously congratulate Steph on like what he's accomplished and stuff. And said, yeah, Harden has had some bad luck. Like that's not like there's nothing wrong with saying that.
Why are you having a hard time saying that, bruh?
How
That's
am I
So
having a
lame.
what
hard time
about
saying
these
that? I just said
turnovers
it.
in the fourth
Like
Just
quarter?
saying,
Okay,
bro.
but
You just
yeah,
sound too
clean our
no,
confident
yeah,
space.
saying
yeah,
that,
yeah,
Like
bro.
yeah, 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 yeah.
the Chris Paul
Chris
injury,
talking,
the
bro.
Kyrie stuff. Like he's had bad luck. So obviously that's true. Now that whole point
But it's
about
damn near
Steph,
every year. What
I'm
about
not gonna
Ja
lie.
this year,
Hold
bruh?
on, hold on a second. Now I'm
Exactly.
not gonna lie. Like I kind of tuned out when I heard one of the best shooters ever because if you can't even acknowledge the shooting
Yeah,
thing, then
Bruh,
at that
so
point it's a
what,
dead
bruh?
that's
topic.
some
Bro, shut
hating
up,
ass
But
bro. Why
shit.
did you
Just
go
But
back
crying
to
he's
about
that,
the best
bro?
nothing.
shooter
but
ever.
He did
Because
all
they don't
that,
got
but
no
But
he
it's
points,
like
lost
bro.
it,
top
bruh. That's
five.
lame.
but
Like if you're saying he's the best ever, it's not hurting my feelings. Like I'm not
but
saying that
You
that
think
Chris
that
Okay,
Paul
but
isn't good.
that
I just
is
said
but
he's
so
one of the best.
biased. It's
and
Bro,
you
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 gotta
insane
think
because
Paul?
you
understand. This
know
is how
Steph
they
Curry is the
do,
hold on,
bruh.
greatest
hold
shooter
on.
of
They
all
try to
time.
throw you off,
Like,
and
fuck
it's
Hey,
Clay.
do y'all understand how ridiculous this is? If you're the best shooter of all times, guess what you are? One of the fucking best shooters of all time. But you're so sensitive that you can't even continue because of that. You're the best scorer of all times. You're also one of the best scorers of all time. Are y'all fucking kidding me?
They want you to. They want us to say he's the best ever.
Shaggy, here's the funny thing. I don't think that Curry's overrated. And I don't think the Warriors are overrated. I wanted to hear the conversation. I want to have the argument. But the problem is, if you don't talk glowingly as a motherfucker, you're a hater. I do not think either
Bro,
one of the motherfuckers
listen.
are overrated. But this is what I will
With
say.
with Jordan and with Khaleesi, you'll never have a real conversation. They're going to deflect everything you say, not answer your questions, and expect you to answer theirs. No, it don't work like that, bro. Y'all are not fucking consistent. Y'all deflect
But Shaggy,
everything.
this is what it
Everything
is.
y'all deflect
Shaggy,
it.
more than one thing can be true at the same time. I don't think the Warriors are overrated, and I don't think Steph is overrated. I also think they had a stacked fucking team and they had good fortune. Both of those things can be true at the same time. And the fact we acting like that shit cannot happen at the same time is really fucking ridiculous. It really is. It really is. So if you tune out because Steph Curry is named one of the best shooters of all time, then just don't have a fucking conversation then. But because your sensitivity is going to ruin your objectivity. So somebody else who's not too sensitive to hear that he's one of the best shooters of all time can now respond. By the way, Frauden, I promised after Britt got through that you were going to get a chance to retort. So I'm going to stick to my promise. Go ahead and
I
retort,
want to hit
Frauden.
gifted too, man. I want to hit gifted.
hold
I'm gonna
on.
give it. I'm
Fuck
gonna give it.
that.
I
It's
have
Hold
to
on,
respond to
Khaleesi.
what he just said
disingenuous.
Can't even talk.
It's
because no, no,
disingenuous.
no,
It's a
Hey, bro,
fucking
listen. Let me
lie.
ask you
no,
this.
no,
Let me
no.
This
ask you a
so
question
Because
right now for
fucking
the
no, no,
stage.
no.
emotional. We going to fraud and God damn. You so emotional.
I'm gonna say this.
It's
You
still
can't. You can't. Hold
disingenuous.
on,
Fuck
Khaleesi.
Dude,
that.
shut
Because
the
y'all know
fuck up.
that shit is
You can't,
disingenuous.
Khaleesi. You can't call someone casuals and delusionals when you give a backhanded compliment like that. That
I
shit was
did
a
not
backhanded.
say
I'm
that.
not
I
you,
said it's
Khaleesi. I'm not talking
disingenuous.
about
When the
you.
fuck did I?
She
He's not
not
even
talking
talking
about
about you.
you. She not
I'm
talking
talking about the
about
other
you.
girl. It was a backhanded compliment that she gave to Curry.
Hey, Nick,
Said
she
he's
has a
one of
name.
the best. I
It's
don't know who was talking. Is it Casey
Hold on,
or
Frauden.
something?
Frauden,
Me,
Frauden,
I would say
Or
all
Britt?
day that he's one of the best shooters. That is not a
He's
backhanded
the best
here we
shooter.
go
That's a
with
compliment
the
backhanded
towards
compliment.
Curry.
bullshit.
I'm not gonna.
He's
I'm
in
not
my
gonna
One
top
of
lie.
the best.
five. If I'm not
Hold
That's
on.
saying he's the best
bullshit.
He's
one
the
ever,
best
then
No, wait, hold
shooter
on.
what am I
ever
Hey,
of
hold
all
on,
saying?
real
time.
quick to answer
Here
that
we
because
go
y'all
with
finna
the
get off topic
bullshit.
anyway about that
There's a
stuff.
difference
Real
between
shit
one of the
though.
best and
It's
the
harder to
best.
go 2 for
But
5
Thank
than to do
you.
4
Right.
for
Not
10, bro.
Here we
really.
go with the
No.
Like you
bullshit.
guys can pick yourselves.
It's harder to
You
go
can't
2
call
for
us
5 than it
delusionals
is
and say
4 for
that
10.
backhanded compliment, bro.
Exactly.
But go ahead, Gilly.
Exactly. It's some
Hey,
delusional ass
all I'm
shit.
gonna say is, bro,
Crazy.
at the end of the day, it's
I'm not even
harder
a
to go
Warriors
2 for
fan, but
5
I'm
than it
speaking
is
the
4
real.
for
Here we
10,
go.
bro.
Another
If
Curry
Curry
hater.
didn't win another ring, like Draymond said,
Here we go.
KD didn't come. What is his story? What is his legacy?
Okay,
If he
next.
doesn't win another
This is a
championship,
Russell
Hey,
Westbrook
hey,
fan, by the
it
way.
don't matter,
Gifted.
man. Answer the
Anyway,
question.
All right, we're going to gift it, man. We're going to gift
Gifted.
it,
Let me ask you
man.
a
He
question.
changed the league.
I want to hear
Gifted.
some real
As soon as
conversation,
back-to-back
man.
MVPs.
as soon as we unmute, I need to ask Gifted a question. Gifted. Let me ask you a question. Who do you think
a
the best player?
Russell Westbrook
Oh my
fan, by
god.
the
Oh my
way.
god.
Ew. Nigga
Gifted.
talk.
Who do you think the best player is of all time?
MJ.
All right. If I say
A
MJ is
level
one
of
of the,
understanding.
if I say MJ is one of the 2 or 3 best players of all time, do you feel like I've taken a shot at him?
I think you could argue that, but I really wouldn't care like that.
Okay.
Here we go, manipulating.
But there's not a difference.
Will, you're a manipulator.
J-Dub.
Oh, you just oversensitive,
Hold
little
on,
baby.
Naeem. Hold
Like,
on,
come
Naeem.
on.
No,
J-Dub.
you're
There's
Naeem. You're a
nobody close
Westbrook
to
fan.
Steph
Don't
Curry
fucking
shooting
even
J-Dub.
speak to me
What
at
does
this
that have to
point.
do
know
with
the
the
truth.
You
discussion?
fucking
J-Dub.
What Jay was saying,
manipulator.
you know the
What's
truth.
up,
I got a
Brody? What
question
you
for
say?
J-Dub. Is there anyone close? Is there anyone close to Steph Curry shooting levels?
Yes, nigga, Ray Allen.
Who?
Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear
Hey,
that
look,
Shut
you're
the
bullshit.
frauding,
fuck
I
man.
don't want to hear that
up,
Hey,
bullshit. Ray
Shaggy, with
Allen,
that
nigga.
you're frauding, bro.
Ray
You're
Allen,
talking
bullshit.
real
nigga.
shit.
So
Here
Shaq,
we
you have an
go.
answer
It's
for me,
harder to
nigga.
go 2
You're
for 5 than it is
lying.
4 for
Touch
10.
Steph
Shut
Curry,
the
man.
fuck
But
up.
most
You
people,
know you're lying.
but most
You
people in
lying,
NBA
Shaq. There's
circles
no one
believe
close
it's
to Steph
Steph Curry, and
shooting.
it's not even
It's
close.
easier to
So,
go
I don't
4
know.
for 10 than 2 for 5.
Oh my
Like,
god, this
no,
guy.
no, most people.
bro.
Here
Hold
we
up, hold up, Shaq.
go.
You can say Ray Allen.
Are we
All I'm gonna
gonna
say
do the
is,
mathematics for real?
no,
Because
no.
we
All
don't
I'm
want to
saying
do the
You
is,
can't do
mathematics.
math. That's
We
easy.
don't
Bro,
want to
we
do.
gonna gift it then walk, bro. We gonna gift it then walk. We gonna gift it then walk, bro. But I promise you, you put Ray Allen and Curry in the same gym, he'll outshoot Curry all fucking night. Get the fuck out of here. But we gonna gift it.
Yeah.
Let's not do the analytics
So
because we don't want to do that.
okay, Khaleesi.
Why Khaleesi got the best mic on here, man? Trade your mic in.
For
Shut
me,
the fuck up, kids.
okay, y'all
Worry
just
about Westbrook.
I feel like people just care too much. I understand the frustrations. I feel like people view basketball in the way that they do, and that's fine. But at the same time, like if you see the name of the space is Steph Curry is overrated, I don't join the space upset because I view it as that's just something to grab you, you know? And
It's
like
delusional. We know.
hearing how people talk about it to me is interesting. Like Shaggy just said that Steph's shooting like is closer to Ray Allen. Ray Allen can do this. Listen, you can't let that like throw you out of fit.
Hey, bro, let me ask you a
I
question,
think that's
bro, real
away from the
quick.
Can he
Bro.
finish?
conversation.
Can he
So
Let me
finish?
ask you a
Can he
Okay,
question,
finish?
but I
bro.
think
Can he
we
finish?
all
no.
That's
understand
mainly
that
how I just can't
Shaggy
finish.
wasn't their
Boss.
job of
Listen,
trolling.
bro.
Bro,
Though.
y'all
We
don't
don't.
let nobody finish. Jesus. Let him finish.
That's Naeem. Let him finish, bro.
Yeah, I don't really see like the point of people being
Like,
so emotional and worked out of shape either way that it goes. I also feel like in a lot of these conversations, we do this thing where we say, well, if X player had a Y roster, how would X player perform? I think those conversations are interesting to a certain extent, and you can have those conversations all day. I just feel like for me, I more so look at what you did do. You can apply the proper context and do what's fair. I think James Harden and Steph Curry are players that a lot of times people don't apply the proper context to them. But I feel like a lot of people have agendas when they're trying to have conversations between these players, and I think that's not really fair.
Hey,
Now,
we can see the
I'm not
truth if
mad
I
at that.
talk
facilitate
about
this. You
it.
feel me?
Okay, so like here, right?
You spin.
I'll
Talk
give
about
you.
it.
So listen, I'll give you a prime example, right? I know for a fact whenever Naeem comes off of his mic, he is trying to go anti Steph Curry. I'm not making that
And
up.
Bro,
goods,
why you
and
gotta
goods,
lie on
and
me though?
goods.
That's
Don't forget
lame.
about
I'm all for
goods.
the truth, bro. I'm for
No,
the
no.
Yes,
truth.
You just said
listen, don't
something
forget
else.
about
Here's
goods.
my thing. Here's my
Khaleesi
thing,
loves
right?
saying my name. Say it one more time,
I'm
Khaleesi.
Goods,
saying
you're
what
a
I'm
fucking
saying.
curry hater. Stop lying, nigga.
Oh my
But
lord, yeah.
yeah,
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie,
not even a
Khaleesi.
Curry hater.
You don't even gotta be like so mad. Like I'm saying what I'm saying because literally the conversations that were happening in the playoffs and in the finals, Naeem, like I heard the energy that was there, and then after it
So let's
happens,
talk the
we're
truth, bro.
not
'Cause now you
creating
talking
okay,
other
your
just
but
shit.
said
like,
hypotheticals.
don't
Hold
tell
on,
me
hold
I
on, y'all.
ain't
Hold
gotta
on,
be
y'all.
mad
Hold
because
on, hold on.
Goods literally
Hold
picked the
on,
Nuggets
y'all. Hold on,
against
yo.
the
Name
Warriors,
just.
knowing like
Yo,
don't tell me that's
Khaleesi
the
loves
playoffs.
What
saying
are you
my
saying?
name. Oh my god.
Man,
Y'all just want to fucking argue.
I can still talk. Yeah, Khaleesi, stop saying my name.
Can y'all let Gifted finish? God damn.
Gifted, let's
It's
talk,
so
bro.
much arguing, bro. I don't.
Good. Fuck you.
Bro,
I
it's
don't
Fuck
get
Khaleesi
it.
you,
every
bitch.
time,
Suck my
bro.
dick.
Hey, Gifted, bro. It's me
Name
and
just
you
told
right
us
here,
Steph
bro.
Curry has no skill.
Let's
Shooting the
talk the
ball is not a skill.
conversation, bro.
That was a
Let's talk
casual
the
take.
conversation. Now you putting words in my mouth.
We heard
bro.
you say all you can do is shoot the ball. That's not real
You
skill.
just recorded. I said it's like JJ Redick
That's
and Kyle
nasty.
Korver. What are you
That's
talking about, bro?
nasty.
Like, come on, bro.
Let's
Like,
talk about it, Gifted.
just be
I'm so
for
tired of
real,
Yeah.
hearing the
bro. Like, you're
same
a grown
jokes
man,
all
man.
year. Come up with
Let's
some new
talk about
jokes
it,
because it's
Gifted.
lame.
All right.
It's tired out. Come on,
When
get
you
He's
it.
call
really
them
tired
JJ
out.
Redick and
Bro,
Kyle
can we
Korver,
talk,
that's
bro? Y'all want a
hold up,
conversation? Let's
Gifted.
talk,
See,
bro.
that's where the dishonesty comes in when you say
Talk
No,
about
JJ
the
but that's
Redick and
same
yeah.
Kyle
Right.
Korver.
stuff
Right.
Let's talk, bro.
every single
But
day.
listen, all right? Like, I don't get worked up too much about it because at the end of the day, I know
You
no
just know he's
matter
a
how
dumbass.
much Steph wins, no matter what he does, he's going to have his opinion because in the
That's not
playoffs,
true. That's
Yep.
not
he
true. He wasn't. Hold on,
Because
Gifted.
he's
he
You
a
a
was
hater.
hater.
willing
He's
to
a hater.
bet me.
He's
Gifted,
No,
bro.
mad
no, no.
at
Hold on,
Curry.
bro. Listen real
Okay,
quick.
no, no.
Will's
I
not
would
Hold on.
love
honest
to
and
finish
willing to
my
hate
point for
Curry.
one time in
Man,
this
I can,
space, just
I'm
one
not
time
gonna
in my
let you
space,
speak on
right?
a nigga and be wrong, bro.
But
I
I'm
don't
not
do that,
wrong
bro.
because you literally told me you would bet money that if the Lakers met up with Golden State in the playoffs last year, that they would have beat them. That's what you kept
Yeah,
telling me over and over and
yeah.
over. And then I had to
And
break
guess
down
what?
what your shooting
So listen,
was.
Gifted, bro.
You
Hold
didn't
on, bro.
understand certain shit. So
Gifted, let's
that's how
talk
I
about
know
it,
that
bro.
you have an
Let's
agenda, and that's
listen,
fine. You can
Gifted,
have
bro.
your
Bro,
agenda.
you don't know how
But
to
if we're going to
listen,
have a
bro.
conversation, just be honest about it.
Oh, let's have a
That's it.
conversation then, bro. It can't be one person talking, bro. What I'm not gonna tolerate is a nigga trying to tell me what my opinion is, bro. That's not thorough, bro. Cause I'm not like that, bro. And I said this earlier. You wasn't even in here when I said this. If they get out the West, there's nothing I can say. The reason why they got out the West last year and won a chip, bro, they didn't have no competition, bro. They playing Jokic without help, injured team. Even though Murray was injured before, but still, bro, Ja without half the series. Y'all played the
That's
Mavericks,
usually
bro.
why the
Y'all was supposed
Warriors
to
All
play
win
the
right.
games.
Suns.
Anyway,
Just saying.
Niggas finished
anyways.
talking, bro. Hold on. We having a conversation. Y'all want to keep
The
trying to
nigga
get
You
spit.
talking
fucking
to
shit up.
yourself, bro.
We
Nobody's
talking,
listening.
bro.
Guys,
I'm talking to
guys,
Gifted, bro.
don't get upset at what he's saying. Let him
Oh,
finish. I'm
wait,
a
wait.
rebuttal what
I'm
he's
Hold
Let
up.
saying.
talking
him
to
No, I
Gifted.
got a
rock.
Thank
question
you,
for him real
Let
bro.
quick.
him go.
At least Gifted, he gonna hate but keep it real. You feel me?
No,
We
no,
What
no.
up,
chilling.
Listen,
He
Tazo?
ain't
I have a
saying
question for Naeem.
nothing.
I just have a question.
That nigga ain't even finish his point.
Thank you, bro.
I just
Thank
want
There
you,
is
I
Will.
just
no
want to ask you
point.
something, right? On what he just said, right? Because he's talking why the Warriors won the West.
That's
If
the
that's
fact that
true,
there ain't
right?
no point.
Why was he so willing to
Facts.
bet that anybody but the Warriors were going to win the West?
That's what I was going to
I'll
say,
wait for
by
that
the way.
answer.
This is what during the season, bro. Before everybody got to the playoffs and we
Bro,
saw what the
this
playoff
is
picture was like.
literally like right
That's what
before
I'm
the
saying.
playoffs
Hold
were
on,
going
bro.
to
Hold on.
start.
No, bro. Because he tried to do this
Shout
and he
out
tried to
Faisal.
quote tweet
Shout
me,
out
bro,
Slides.
on some
Shout
weird
out
shit. Because I said
Byron.
that he posted a screenshot talking shit about because they won, and I said they wasn't gonna be top 4 this year. Barring injury, I guarantee, but they're not getting out the West, bro. It's injuries why they in the position they in. It's damn near every year.
Injuries happen. Injuries happen every
To
year. Stop
every
using that
year for
same
them though?
injury
No, not to
excuse.
every team. Not
Yes,
every
it
team is
does.
that
Almost
fortunate.
every team goes through injuries by the
No,
time the
not every
playoffs
team has been
start.
fortunate
If
enough
your
to
team
play
ain't the
against
last
teams.
man standing, it
So
is
Oh,
what
you
wait,
it
wait,
just
wait.
is.
chatting, bro.
Shut
I hate
up and
niggas
So
let's
just
move
so
get
on.
talking,
so
bro.
so okay.
No, hold on,
So
Jordan. Hold on, bro, because we gotta address the truth. I'm not hating. I'm
Keep
speaking
cooking
the
and Beth.
truth.
I taught you
Gifted.
well.
So
Thank you.
listen,
Thank you.
what other
Rich
team? Now you
Rising.
suck at her. You want her number hella
Rich
bad.
wait.
That's
Rising.
my
She
brother.
not
Chill
fucking with
out.
you.
hold up. So
So
Naeem,
listen, I'm
right?
gonna say this.
So
No, hold on,
you would
Jordan.
agree?
Hold
Wait,
on,
wait.
bro.
I
Hold
just want to
on, bro.
make
I'm
sure.
addressing
Niggas
this.
down
I
bad.
got you after this. We just
Okay.
talking, bro. Because
Okay.
y'all talking to me now, so I'm just addressing everybody.
Right.
At the end of the day, no other team has been that fortunate where damn near every year a star player is injured they competing against.
Okay. Okay.
No other team in NBA history has been that fortunate. We
All
got to
right.
be
Bet. All right.
thorough,
All right.
bro.
All
So
right.
I'll say this again: if they get out the West
That's
next
a
year,
narrative.
But
if
you
they get
knew
out the
Jamal
West,
Murray
hold
and
on,
MPJ
bro.
was out the beginning of the year.
That's
Why is
cool.
that
That's
such
cool.
a
Okay, that's cool.
Hold on.
So
Hold on,
this is
Bethany. Hold
point
on.
in. Hold on, Jordan. Hold on, bro.
I
you
get
knew
your
that
point
since
though.
the season
If they
Hold
started.
win the
on,
West next year,
Jordan.
you'll
Why
give
you
them their
using
Hold on,
that
credit.
Jordan.
now?
Hold on, bro.
Here's the funny thing. Everybody's gonna want to be heard, but nobody wants to let the other motherfucker be heard. Let him him finish the segment. So when you
Bro,
go,
this shit
we'll shut the fuck up and listen to you. But right now,
exactly, and
everybody's saying
it's
hold
so
on.
funny.
Everybody's saying hold
Yo,
on
I
so
really
that you can
noticed
talk.
something about the world.
No,
People hate the truth, bro. When the truth gets spoke and you don't like it, they hate that shit. Listen, y'all have to acknowledge the fact that that injury shit is one of the main reasons why y'all win. Just admit it and move on. Stop saying bullshit. Admit that and move on, and he'll drop it. I promise you, he'll let that point go if you admit it. Y'all not admitting it though. You keep trying to push back against it. Admit it.
I don't care who talking. Shaggy, you was looking for me,
No.
so I'm up here. So I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
No.
Mute or not.
All my point was that
Hey,
okay.
loud and wrong though. Loud and wrong.
So
Like, come
Kevin
on
That should be
now.
a
Durant,
new
right?
nickname name.
Hey, hold on,
Loud and
bro.
wrong.
Hey, listen, bro.
Go ahead, Naeem.
Like
Finish.
I said,
Go ahead.
at the end of the day, if they get out the West next year, because they're gonna have to play two of these teams or two teams that's really good in the West, whether it be the Grizzlies, the Nuggets, it could be the Clippers, the Lakers, like, bro, it could be maybe the Pelicans. Like, they're
The
gonna have to
Lakers are
get
not good.
through two of these teams, bro. They're gonna have to get through two of them, bro.
Right.
That's
Okay.
2 rounds. I don't have faith in that, me personally, bro. Y'all
Okay.
only got to the the championship last year, bro. Truthfully, Ja was injured. That's a whole different series if he played. Just
Okay.
like any of them other years, bro. Curry is a great player. He's a great shooter, bro. I don't respect him as a facilitator. Truthfully, that's Draymond's role. Clearly, as a shooter, his
Sure.
skill set,
Okay.
his skill set enables them to run a type of motion offense. Like I said, imagine Curry and Clay on both sides of the court running around screens. You got Draymond at the top facilitating. That's one of their main actions, and they looking for slips off that open shots. So of course, but it's like we saw him try to like facilitate or
We try to
that
do
main,
what?
be
We
that
saw
main
him try
guy.
to do what?
Hold
Let him
on.
finish,
We
Bethany.
saw
Let him
him try
finish.
to.
He
We
been
saw
talking
him
for
try
like
to.
5 minutes.
We
This shit
saw
is
him.
funny.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish.
See,
Let him
that's
finish.
the problem, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We
Go ahead and
saw
finish.
him try to do certain things like
What's your
like
point,
2021.
bro? What's your
Exactly,
Actually,
you
point?
brought it.
if you shut up and listen, bro. Hey, in 2021, right? We saw him without that one piece part of the system. He still had Draymond. Why couldn't he elevate Draymond to a
Because he
15
had
point per game
fucking
scorer?
Ken Basemore. That nigga
So
got
all right.
wavered
What you
off
hold on?
the
So
fucking
No,
king.
okay.
stop. Listen.
Fuck is you
I ain't gonna
talking
lie,
Hold
this
about?
shit
on,
is too
bro.
Listen, now
emotional,
y'all
bro.
Y'all
I ain't
getting
gonna
recognize
lie.
thorough,
it.
bro.
It's
Nah,
too
fuck
Hold on,
that
bro.
emotional.
Hold
gifted
on.
to
Now y'all
these
Hey,
niggas
recognize it.
hold
as
Now
on.
some
You
y'all
took the
Y'all
bait.
cute.
thorough, bro. Hold
No,
on.
it's
How
not
is
Hold
just
it
on.
you, it's him
emotional
too,
when
bro.
Y'all
he's
just
Like,
want to make
asking a
jokes and shit,
question?
bro.
He gonna
You took the
Y'all
bait.
answer
I'm
it.
just want
sorry.
to make
I'm
Hold on.
not
jokes and
pointing at
troll,
just
bro.
at
Let's
Khalees.
be.
I'm pointing at to everybody in the space. Like, this entire
So
conversation
No,
so
has
it's
been a
not
lot of
everybody.
baits thrown out, and y'all
no
keep
It is
taking the
not
bait
everybody. Don't cap,
over and
bro.
over.
because
Hey, let's be
because
thorough though,
we
bro.
do
Hold
this
on. No,
thing.
listen, bro.
Hold
Let's
on,
I
be
hold
just
on.
don't know
thorough.
why y'all keep taking
Wait,
the bait over and over.
He
It's
been
bait,
talking
Hold
for
bro.
on, bro.
5
Hold on,
minutes.
bro. Hold on,
because
bro. Hold on,
He
bro.
because
making.
Hold
we do
on,
this
bro.
thing. We do this
Hold
thing where
on.
we
No,
pretend that
bro.
everybody
No,
but the
bro.
Warriors have been hurt. All right, so bet in
It's not, bro.
2019.
Like y'all haven't
No, Jordan,
benefited.
stop,
Y'all
because he
benefited
not
more than
finished.
everybody
because
else,
Let
bro.
him be done,
no,
Jordan.
no,
He's
you been
not
because
talking for a little
done.
minute though.
in 2019, right?
What you want to say, Kevin
Wait,
Hey,
Durant?
what happened in 2019?
Let him
What you want
go,
to say,
Jordan.
Kevin
In
Durant?
20, well,
wait,
no.
name is
In
still not done?
2019,
Oh
because
my
because
god.
guess what?
No,
They had
he's
a
still not done.
Bro,
They
no, he's
gonna let
done.
him
He's
keep
done.
going.
he's no, it's been like five. No, never
This
mind.
guy's
Anyways,
reading a
look,
novel.
they because no offense, bringing up that the 73 thing is kind of dishonest because in 2019 their roster was depleted. Let's just call it what it is. Alfonso McKinney and Jonas Jerebko was getting major minutes in that series. That's
So
the
now
first
y'all
thing.
recognize that rosters matter.
Hold on. In 2019, the
We
2019
been
roster
William, type
overall
down.
was
recognizing.
bad.
So I
Okay.
just want to point out, I'm trying to be cool. Let him say his
He's
point.
Let
still
him
Let him
trying to
finish.
factual.
point
Let
out
him keep
something.
going,
In
Jordan.
Let him
2019,
finish.
wait,
Let him
in
finish, name.
2019, their quote unquote best player, the guy everybody said was the best player, he went down. Okay. Now, normally when a team loses their best player, they're supposed to lose. Like that's how injuries normally work. Now, they were still good enough to
But
not
we said
only
that about 2016.
hold on. No, Shaggy, right?
Bro, stop
Hey, yo,
laughing.
you
Shut
funny
up.
as shit, bro. You really hilarious.
Hold
Yo,
up,
When I
shout
Shaggy,
out
brought
right?
that shit
HD. Shout
about
out
Curry not
HD. Rick
playing in
Rising. Rick
2016,
Risings.
you
Wait,
ignored it.
hold up. No, because no, again,
No, no,
apparently
no.
only the
But the
Warriors,
Spurs
only
in
the
What you mean?
Warriors.
No,
2017, but the Spurs in
No. Hold
2017
on,
didn't have
Shaggy, because
Kawhi or Tony Parker.
apparently,
Y'all still
no,
lost. So what we
because
talking about? The best
apparently
players
it's
is
only the
not going to
Warriors'
be there.
opponents
Y'all
that have
still
been
can't
injured,
win
not
without
them,
the best
right?
player being
So
there.
they
Come
haven't
on,
had to win.
Shaggy.
They haven't had to
We
win
acknowledge
games or
that.
series without Steph or without KD.
That's a
That's
problem.
okay because that's just how team construction works. Guess what? You lose a guy. Guess what? Like it is what it is. It happens. Like sorry. Like
Yo, Jordan, Jordan,
like what do you want to do?
Jordan,
Cry?
no,
Like
nigga, you really funny. I cannot respect you bringing up the fact that KD got hurt. I can't do that, bro.
why?
That is y'all won fucking 73 games without this nigga.
Because
Why
Bro,
the fuck
calm
would I
down.
entertain that?
number
It's not the
one.
I'm not
same
hearing that.
roster,
I'm
It
bro.
dead
wasn't
ass
the
not hearing
same
that
You
bullshit.
know
roster.
I'm
Okay,
that,
just
so
not
though.
y'all
hearing that.
went from
Because
I
Steph
am
to
not
Curry.
hearing that,
Shaggy is
bro.
funny as
I
hell.
am not hearing that.
I'm gonna tell
Y'all
you the
had 3
difference.
All-Stars.
You
You
Number
know
bringing
that's
up
one.
not the
KD
same
getting hurt
roster,
is
though,
a
Shaggy.
bullshit
But
ass
y'all had
argument.
3
Y'all
All-Stars
won
without
without
Kevin
him.
Durant.
Hold
What
up.
year?
Not
What do you
only
mean?
hold 2019, I don't
2019.
think
Wait,
they win.
2019. There's only
Hold up,
3.
because They swept
Is
the
that the
conference
game they
finals.
had Steph Curry not shoot 0 points the first half and still
without
lost?
Kevin Durant, y'all were only left with
Okay.
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green.
Okay.
The core that y'all won with before that.
That's such a bad team you got.
Wow,
there,
that's
guys.
just not a team to win with now.
So a roster only has three
fuck
good
out of
players.
here.
No.
Listen, bro, you got three stars,
bro. That's such a hard.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man. My God.
I was trying to ask Naeem a simple question. I didn't have time to because I was getting cut off. The only question I was gonna ask you, bro, right, is I can understand your gripes with players being hurt, but going into the playoffs, you said they would still lose. Like you knew that they were gonna play the Nuggets, right? And you specifically inside of these spaces said, I would still put money on the Warriors not going all the way. And you knew what the West was. That's what I don't understand. Like, you can feel however you want to feel, but if I catch you before the playoffs literally saying the Warriors are still not going to the finals, and then when they were in the Celtics series, the Warriors are not going to beat them. And then when they were down 3 games or whatever, and they won game 4.
Cool, but
it
that's
wasn't
my
the same
opinion,
thing.
bro. At the end of the day, even the Grizzlies had an injury.
Oh, now it's your opinion. All right.
It is, bro. Of course, I don't have faith in
That's
it, bro.
listen. That is his opinion, but y'all cannot deny the facts that he's bringing to why y'all won. Y'all can't deny the injuries.
Bro, did you even like?
Y'all can't deny that. Y'all can't.
Hold up. But you know what's funny? If the Warriors are so good. I remember after game 1 because it pops up on this timeline once a week.
I'm tired of
that
talking
one
2022
with the whole Steph Curry can't win finals without KD.
Why you trying to talk about a winning season?
Man,
listen, hold on, real quick. Hey, real quick, hold on, Goods, bro. Hey, real quick, hold on,
you
bro.
don't like
Listen,
when I bring that up.
hold on, listen,
Goods,
listen, bro. Hold on,
Goods.
bro. Hold on, bro. Listen,
Gifty, you know I'm coming, man.
Hey, good.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
you
good.
nasty
Hey,
as
it's my
shit.
point, bro. Really, truthfully,
Yeah, I ain't like when I brought that up. Okay.
If they get out the West next year, there's nothing I can
You've
say,
been
bro.
talking for too much, bro. Let's get the mic, bro.
No, for real.
Bro, why are you sucking me? I said what I said, bro. At the end of the day, bro, if they don't get out the West next year, bro, I want to hear that shit, bro. Get out of the healthy Western Conference, bro, and win a championship. Then we can talk, bro. Y'all won 2 challenges.
Listen, bro. Warriors fans. I seriously, bro, I haven't got a real answer yet onto how Curry has been the most important player to this franchise, and not being Draymond Green. I can't get a real answer, bro. I can't. I need to know why. Tell me why with a real answer and not that emotional shit.
Are you serious?
Wait.
This is so
Yes, I'm serious.
Emotional, Shaggy.
Yes, I'm serious.
I don't know why y'all falling for the bait.
I know.
Yeah,
That's not bait. I
Shaggy.
want to have a conversation.
Hey, Shaggy, see how you come through it, though, bro?
Listen, bro.
Bro, hold on,
Bro, listen, bro. Y'all can call it bait, but I got the fucking facts for my own argument. I got the fucking facts and the stats. Shout out to my nigga F. I'm ready for the debate. Y'all ain't ready for it. Prove to me that Curry is the most important player on this team throughout those years. Prove it.
So if what you said is true, if Draymond was the most important player, then him being at his worst, they would have lost. He was worse, and they still won.
What the fuck?
Listen, you see how I say over the years and he bring up 1 year?
No, because at the
You
end
see
of
how
the
I say over the years and he bring up 1?
Jordan.
Y'all don't have a real
No.
I say over the years and you bring up 1.
Shaggy, why wasn't 2020 a successful season with Draymond Green on the floor?
I don't know, because Curry could
and y'all chose
elevate
the
his
tank,
scoring.
and
That's
Draymond played
why,
like 50 games.
Huh?
That wasn't hard. Y'all chose the tank, and Draymond played like 50 games.
No. If he was so important, why didn't he elevate his teammates? Why didn't he elevate?
Y'all chose the tank.
Why didn't he elevate Jordan Poole?
Shaggy, bro, you need to make your pause, bro.
All of those other players in 2020?
Because Draymond quit.
Okay. Hold on. Wait. You want to do that? Bethany, in 2019, when Clay and KD got hurt, why didn't Curry elevate them other niggas in the finals? Huh?
Man,
why he didn't elevate them?
I mean, it was a game six.
Huh?
I don't
We
think
can do this all day. I promise you.
He's still on point, bro.
You cannot win. Why didn't he elevate the niggas in the finals?
Why
Did
can't
he
we
or did
have
he
a
not?
different finals?
Did he?
So
Did
You
he or
can
did
back
he
that
not?
Hold
bullshit
on,
all
but
day.
look though.
Tell me why he
Hey,
didn't
hold on,
make
but
it to
look
the
Did
though.
he or
finals.
did he not?
So
Hey,
Was
but
he
look
not
He is
out
though.
here
so
dropping
loud. Holy
37?
shit.
Bro.
I don't know if y'all know how the NBA Finals works. It's supposed to be the two best teams.
Bro, why
You're
you
not
No,
talking
hold
to
supposed
on,
to
niggas
hold on.
like
It's
they
lie
simple.
like
assholes,
It's
bro?
that.
this
You
Yo,
simple.
crazy,
Hey,
answer my
bro.
bro,
question. Why didn't he elevate
hey,
them in the
Shaggy, man,
No,
finals?
but
this is
why
a
you
little
answer
wild.
my question with a question though? You
I
can't
did.
answer my question,
Bro, I
right?
said y'all chose the tank.
No,
No, no,
it's
no,
this
No,
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 simple.
no,
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 hold
no,
on,
no,
hold
I
on,
no.
hold
said
on.
y'all chose the tank, and Draymond
No,
Green like,
no,
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 you
no,
no,
didn't.
no,
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 no.
no, no,
That's
no, no.
bullshit.
Wait, it's
Okay,
You
this.
chose to
Wait,
tank
so
because why,
it's this
Shaggy?
simple. It's this simple. Hold on,
Why
Shaggy.
didn't
Do
y'all
you
elevate?
wait,
Why didn't Curry elevate
Shaggy,
those other
Shaggy?
niggas in the
Hold
finals?
on,
He
What
Shaggy,
about
did.
2021
He
though?
Who?
Shaggy.
did.
Do
Yeah,
you?
Why he didn't do it
2021. That
then?
was like
Who did he
He got the
elevate?
scoring title though.
Let's talk about
Kevin Looney is pretty good in
2021.
those
No
finals.
What you
facilitation.
mean
Draymond.
2021?
Draymond.
Kevin
Why
let's
he
talk
Looney
didn't
had a
about
elevate
job
Kelly
in
what
Oubre
else
in the
can we
play-in?
say?
2021. Did he have a
Draymond
job
missed the
now?
floater.
No.
Who?
Draymond
What?
missed the floater in 2021. He
Yeah,
had to go
yeah,
to
yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Draymond did
What?
miss
yo,
that
listen,
floater.
bro. Listen,
You
y'all
didn't hear
can't
me?
come to me with a real argument. I promise you, you can't.
Bro, you're
Shaggy, bro.
literally
I
I
Shaggy.
promise
don't
you,
think
you
Hold
we
on,
literally
can't.
are
bro.
supposed to
insinuating
Hold
that
talk
on, bro.
Draymond
about
Shaggy,
should get
bro.
an
I'm gonna tell
performance
you
MVP.
what
of
it is,
Lakers
bro. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna tell you
experience.
what it is, bro. At the end of the day, how you
Anytime you
their
got name on
perspective,
your
how they
side,
view
you
Oh,
things,
losing,
here we
bro.
Shaggy. You
go,
losing
The
bad.
Naeem.
story
I
is
would
black and
rather
white
have
with a
Britt
gray area
talk
of letting
Every
it
time
see
you
than
and
have
know
Naeem
Naeem.
on your
when
side,
they
you're
read
I
the
losing.
would
story
rather
and
have
see the growth. That's all
Britt
they
say
see,
some
bro.
shit.
In the
Cause
context of
Naeem,
anytime,
bro,
both for
that
real.
shit is
Listen, bro. I'm just trying to get you niggas in the world to realize this. You Warriors fans in the world to realize this one point about basketball. Your best player is not always your most important player, bro. Y'all need to fucking realize that. In 2018, Harden was the best player on that team, but Chris Paul, old bum ass, was the most important, and it showed in the playoffs. That one series specifically, it showed. The next year, it showed when that old motherfucker couldn't beat nobody off the. Like, come on, man. Your best player is not always your most important player.
This one is weird to me because Curry is, to me, certainly the most valuable player on that team. To me, if you want to question to the level of his value, you can question that, but he's clearly the most valuable player on that team. Like that, he is why that system is there in place. He is the reason why.
Stop it. No. I
Is he
want
not?
them to answer. I know you can't answer, J-Dub.
Okay.
But
All
I
right.
asked this nigga Jordan over the years how he's been the best, and he bring up 1 year, the most recent year. Like, come on, bro. I need some answers up here, man.
But no. It's funny.
okay.
It's no.
Start
It's funny
from the
that you bring up the
Instantly, he
most
say no,
with
no,
important
the
no.
Damn, I
player
didn't know y'all
Instantly,
knew that was
bro.
Jordan. That's
because
crazy.
because
start
the
from
the
that series
closest thing,
with the
Shaggy, to what
Denver
you're
Nuggets
saying.
Hey, J Dub, bro, keep it 100. Would you say that equally
all the
valuable?
way
Those two
in
pieces.
Hold up.
2013.
What
Let's
I say?
start from
What?
that series.
Would you say
The
that
in
equally
closest thing,
valuable?
2013
Shaggy,
Those
with
to
two
the
your
pieces
Denver
of Steph
example
Nuggets.
is
Curry
the
and
Let's
Clay
Kevin
start
Hold
Thompson?
on,
Durant
from
hold
there.
on.
You know,
Shaggy,
equal,
that
man.
was
One
super
got to be better than the
valuable,
other,
man.
Listen,
man.
man, y'all all
Hold on.
doing that once
What I
again.
You
say?
said
Super
super.
Let's
valuable.
start with the
Hold
Denver
on a second.
Nuggets.
So
Okay,
Shaggy,
let's
right?
go from there.
So the Kevin Durant years, that might
I'm
be
not gonna
that's the
lie. Steph
closest thing
Curry
to
been in your
to
mind
your
rent free.
example being true, right? Where a lot of people consider Kevin Durant the best player. Okay, but at the end of the day, the most valuable, Steph was always more valuable than KD every single time. And
Which I
that
think
was
is
So
what
the
why y'all
key.
Shaq.
go get him,
KD got
bro?
the
I think
accolades.
that's what
Hey,
Shaq
hold
said.
Exactly.
on, hold
Just
on. Wait, look,
cause
look,
So
look.
hold
Hey,
matters.
so
up,
why didn't y'all
hold
go
up.
get him
English.
then, bro? If
English
Steph is more
matters. That's
valuable than
why you
KD,
guys
why
need to
did y'all go
understand
get
KD
Durant
got
in
the
English.
2016?
That
MVPs. I don't
shit
know about
matters.
all that.
Kevin
Bro,
Durant got
listen, bro. I ain't bring up that valuable word. I said important, bro. You can be more valuable than somebody. I don't mean you're more important than them, bro. I don't know. Listen, y'all. I'm not no idiot, bro. Don't try to mix up my words. I didn't say valuable. I didn't say Kevin Durant was the most important. I said Draymond fucking Green, nigga. Tell me how he was more important than Draymond Green over those years. Tell me how. That's what I want to know.
number one. Those are synonyms. So let's don't do that. They're
No, no,
synonyms.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. I'm
no,
not gonna
no, no,
lie. You
no,
just
no, no,
exposed
no,
yourself.
Hey,
no,
Value and
J
no,
Dub,
important.
bro.
no,
That's
Hey,
the
no,
J
those
no.
are
Dub.
Let me
You
synonyms.
say
Answer
that
finish.
my
equally
question.
Okay.
Was
valuable?
was
But
Draymond
Draymond,
Green
Steph,
but
or
important?
Curry,
I'll answer your question
We're
by
Clay,
not
saying
gonna
this.
Draymond?
listen to
What,
no
what's the
Because at
question?
the
politician
Let me
end of
and
the
ask
such
it
day,
like
because
Would
at
you
the
say
Westcott.
end
that?
of the
Would you
day,
say
Anyway,
the trio is equally valuable? Like
because
those
that
three
no.
that
players.
facilitating
We
shit that
know
No.
y'all
Steph
think.
is the most talented,
Hold
but
up,
would you
hold up,
say
hold up,
like
hold
importance?
up.
Like
No.
That
overall
rotating shit that y'all talk about Draymond doing, that doesn't exist.
Draymond wasn't that important in the NBA Finals.
But Bro, how he wasn't that? He got all-time assist leader in the finals.
Come on,
He got
man.
benched in the finals for Otto Porter because he
What you
was
talking
trash
about?
on offense.
He
What are you
got
talking
all-time
about?
assist leader in the finals.
Because Shaggy, Steph has to be on the court for
Shaggy,
those
why'd you
assist
start this
opportunities to
bitch, man?
be
This is
there.
Like this
chaos.
is that's a
Espe-
horrible of a point
especially,
because
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
especially.
it's really corny how
I'm
we
not gonna
just
lie to you.
completely take Draymond out.
Hold on a second.
Rich Rising is cooking.
I want to hear Gifted. Bro, listen, Gifted can be logical.
Can you stop muting?
Gifted can be fucking respectful. He can be fair, and he's a Warriors fan. You other motherfuckers ain't fair. Y'all up here trying to shit on Draymond Green without shitting on him.
Shaggy,
Just
here's
go
the question,
ahead and
though.
shit on him. Y'all know y'all want to.
Here's the question. We know that 3 players and then eventually 4 players led to being the most important aspects of that team.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. No, it was never 3. It was never Klay Thompson. That nigga's overrated as fuck.
No, again. So here's the thing. Percentages. Some people think it's Curry 70, Draymond 25, Klay 5. Some people think it's 35, know what I'm saying? 30. Some people think different percentages. That's really where the argument comes. And the reason why that's where the argument comes is because if Curry does not achieve a certain percentage of that group, well, then people feel like that does not make him the most valuable player, which means that he should not have won that award. And so really what the argument comes to, what percentage of that 100 do you think that Curry is responsible for? And that to me is where the argument comes from. He's the biggest piece to me, no matter how you slice it. He's the biggest piece. Now, how much bigger is he than KD, or how much bigger is he than Draymond? That's the question. That is the ultimate question.
They can't answer that, but I think Gifted can, though. I think Gifted can give me a real answer, man. These other motherfuckers can't.
Can you stop muting?
Let me keep up. Go ahead,
Lord.
Gifted.
That's
Okay.
all you do is mute when somebody don't
So,
agree with you.
okay, so my issue with this conversation, though, is I understand Draymond's offensive limitations and how bad his defense was through certain games of the finals. But what I find laughable, though, is like people forget how he flipped the switch in the finals, and his defense was very, very pivotal. Like, we'll focus on how he got benched, but notice he was benched right back in to get critical stops.
Was he the
to
most
make
important
the pass,
player, Gifted?
To make the pass. No. I'm making a point right now. I'm making a point. And all night, y'all been cutting me off, and I've been trying to be respectful. I don't cut y'all off. I want that same respect. What I'm saying is, when Draymond comes back into the game, he got a critical stop, and he was a big part of the 2-on-1 when Steph got blitzed, right? I don't overrate or undervalue Draymond in any capacity. So saying that he wasn't important in the finals, if Draymond doesn't play, we don't win the championship that year. But it's not just Draymond as the only player you can say that about. There's a lot of things that had to go right for the Warriors to win the title last year. But in my estimation, Steph is the biggest piece in everything simply because when he's on the court, that's how the offense flows. But you need Draymond because, to me, Draymond is the defensive guy. He raises the ceiling of everybody else on the team. So I'm not going to shit on Draymond because it's impossible. And these past couple of weeks, I've been very annoyed because people have been trying to say, oh, trade Draymond now, he sucks, yada, yada, yada. I feel like you're not really watching the game to see how much he impacts and raises the ceiling of everybody on the court. And I think that's something we can't lose.
You, bro. But like,
I think
Gifted, one question.
Peanut
I
percentage,
concur. Gifted was
let me go answer
spitting.
one question to
Shut
Gifted,
the
bro.
fuck up. Let Gifted finish.
Gifted,
Why
tell
didn't
me
y'all
this.
let
was
Gifted
already
finish?
Gifted, one
My
question.
bad.
Gifted, one question.
She
Gifted,
offered
one
letting him
question.
finish, but
No, shut
nobody
the
else.
fuck up, Zach. Let Gifted finish, though.
Gifted,
Damn.
Gifted. How can somebody be more important?
Gifted was not done, though.
Khaleesi, shut up. Gifted. How can somebody be more important than your all-time rebound leader, your all-time assist leader, your all-time block leader, your all-time steals leader?
I think the
How
way
can
that
how can
person.
somebody be more important than him?
Okay, sure. I think the argument for Steph being more valuable than what Draymond does is what their roles are both individually. The reason why Steph and Draymond work so well is they're making up for the areas that the other cannot do. Draymond captains your defense. He raises the floor of every player on the court defensively. Steph raises the offensive value when those players are on the court. When you have a
How?
player,
He's not even a facilitator. So
so
how is he doing that, bro?
I'm gonna explain that, right? So listen, when Steph is specifically in the game, you can have players that might have lesser value off of the ball. Now you can't guard Draymond a certain way because Steph is there, and because of that, Draymond takes advantage of the advantages that Steph creates and makes every other player on the court
So
better.
does Clay not do that same thing? It's basically off
No,
ball
no,
movement
listen,
you talking
no,
about.
no, 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 no,
Nah,
no, they
we
don't.
know Clay is mid.
This the
He's an
thing, though. This the
off-brand
thing.
Danny
This the
Green.
thing I hate.
By the way, I don't think
We
Clay's
gonna.
that bad
They
either, but he
always
is kind of
say,
overrated.
I get that Draymond has been limited shooting the ball, but why nobody talk about his offensive IQ?
No, absolutely. And like, I hate that too because people have this mindset that you can plug any player into the system and give them the same amount of years and they'll make the same reads as Draymond makes. That's just not true. There are certain reads and chemistry that only Draymond has with Steph that makes the team absolutely dangerous. Now,
It ain't
So
just
it's
with
not the
Steph
same.
though.
It's
It's with
not the same
everybody.
with Clay. If you talking about off ball movement, Draymond making a read. If Clay's moving
That's a
off the
fact,
ball, slips
Ted.
can happen too off of that.
okay, so I'll answer that too, right? Klay Thompson is a very dangerous shooter, and he absolutely has off-ball gravity that you could say, in certain respects, is comparable. But the difference is Steph being the primary engine
Clay Thompson has
and
gravity.
how he punishes both on and off the ball. The respect that defenses are going to give to Steph is not going to be the same as Klay. But Klay definitely adds on to it with his
But you
own
talking
shooting
about moving
ability.
off ball though.
But
That's
that's
what you're
not
talking
all
about.
that. Right. But you're trying to make it sound as if Clay has the exact same value off ball that Steph does. Are you
That's
saying
what
that?
you think, bro. What I'm saying is they both running off the ball, bro. Like I don't get
Bro,
that,
Well,
bro.
you said he's a
How you
listen,
gonna tell him
listen, bro,
what you
listen,
think?
bro, listen, bro. This the thing, Name. This the thing, Naeem. Klay Thompson fooled you. He's not the guy who you think he is. Stop bringing him up. We're
James
not gonna
Harden
win if
was
you
Hey,
bring up
bro, I
fooled
don't
Klay.
in
know.
Why do we
He is
2021
not
hype
the
up
guy
Clay
who you
but
think
Brixton,
he
Shaggy?
is.
I mean, when
Clay's
We're not
Klay
hype
bringing
in
Thompson
up
was
his
out,
own
the
Klay.
thing,
It's
Warriors
bro.
didn't
not
make the
him.
playoffs.
He's not that guy. I promise you.
When
No
Klay
Fucking
way.
Thompson
sucks.
was
not
out,
even.
though, they
He
didn't make the
sucks, bro.
playoffs.
Clay
I'm just
Thompson is
saying.
the most overrated player in NBA sports. Like,
So
so
stop bringing up his
When
game.
Klay Thompson didn't play for them, the Warriors didn't make the playoffs.
Y'all were hyping up his game sixes just to go 5 for 20 in the finals. Get that out of here, bro.
You a Raptors fan, nigga. Go
Yeah, we
pray for
smoke Clay
Kawhi to
and
come save your
and the Warriors.
franchise, nigga.
Smoke
Because
Clay and the
Kawhi is not
Warriors.
coming back.
So when Klay
Kawhi's
was
not
out,
Go.
going.
We going to Brit. We going to Brit. We going to Brit.
Okay, let me say a few things and I'm gonna drop from speaking. First off, what Gifted was saying, like he was spitting the entire time, I was gonna bring up the same thing. When it comes to importance, I know Shaggy that you're sort of, that you're saying that no one can be like more important than someone else. I don't think that's necessarily fair.
No,
Draymond,
I'm saying they can be more important. Draymond is
yeah,
more important than everybody.
oh, okay,
I'll say they have
that
equal
makes
value. Steph's just the most talented.
yeah.
Damn,
So,
did she finish?
but all I was gonna say is that
Bro, get off
Draymond,
my
what,
dick, bro. You're an internet nigga. Keep going,
Bro,
bro.
it's Twitter. Shut up and let her speak. Damn.
Yeah,
You
Come on,
too,
bitch.
weird ass dude.
yeah. So what I
You
was gonna
white with a
say
black profile
is,
pic, clown.
yeah. So
Yo.
what I was
Nick,
gonna,
dumbass. What?
so what I was gonna say is that, for like the when it comes to Curry, Curry is the definitely the leader off the court, but Draymond is the heart of that team. Clay sort of was that before he got his multiple injuries that caused him to be sidelined for a bit. But even what like those first couple of championships before Clay got hurt, he was just as much of a defensive power as Draymond was.
No, he
Draymond
wasn't.
ultimately was
No, he
the
wasn't.
No.
yes, he
That
was.
is cap. That is cap.
See, I told.
That
Oh
is
my
not.
God, he
So
fooled
No, he
I
me
was
said
though.
not.
three
Stop.
and
Listen,
That
Brit,
is
Brit,
cap.
Brit, Brit. Hold
That
on,
is
Mazak,
fucking cap.
Mazak. Tell her the right way. Tell her the right way, Mazak.
My bad,
so
He's
Shaggy.
only that way on defense because of Draymond, and y'all
and
need
that's
to
what I'm
acknowledge
saying is
that.
that wait, you didn't even let me finish the point. My point is that ultimately speaking, Draymond was the leader the entire time. Like I'm not taking that away, but Clay provided just as much defensive effort until his injury as Draymond did. But Draymond was ultimately the quarterback, so to speak, when it came to defensive possessions and bringing up the ball up the court after they got a rebound or after they got the ball back. When it comes
Listen,
to
Shaggy,
Draymond,
let me put it this way, Britt. Draymond's defensive gravity is the reason Clay was a good defender before he got injured. I feel like that's the perfect way
yeah,
to put
I
it.
would say that. Like, I don't disagree with that, but I do think that Clay, until he got hurt, was providing a lot more percentage of usefulness before the injury. The injury has completely caused
Yeah,
him
he's
to
kind of
lose
useless
Here we
now. We
go
could
with the
agree that he's
bullshit. Here we fucking go with
Britt,
the
I have one
bullshit.
question.
Oh.
Let me have one question for Britt. Do you think Klay Thompson's mid today?
Yes.
Yeah,
And that's
Oh
and I think
my
a lot of
god.
that is because of his injury.
Okay,
I'm
so
not saying that he's
Wait,
not
so Klay
talented.
Thompson's mid. Let's keep that going.
Here
Keep
we
that
go.
narrative rolling. Keep it
okay,
rolling.
so
Yeah, keep that
Klay
shit
Thompson,
rolling.
what Klay
but he
Yeah,
is
keep
Thompson
that
kind of mid,
rolling.
Bethany. Like
But
he
here's
gets
the
5 for
thing.
20,
Here's
then
the
goes
thing.
type dog
The
on
only
on
time
Twitter.
that the
No.
Warriors
Klay
have won
Thompson's
a
mid.
championship is when Clay, Steph, and Draymond have been all on the court at the same time.
Okay, yeah,
Like
no.
their
Okay,
sort
we
of
get you,
their
Britt. He's
synergy
mad.
together
He's
has
mad.
been probably the
So
best thing about their team. Like
so here's
to
What's the
have
difference
Right,
three
we've
between
been
players
Klay
knowing
that
that
Thompson
can
and
since
both
Buddy
we
Hield?
got
He's
there.
shoot.
mad,
so
Can
here's
Britt.
the
someone
thing,
He's
tell me
right?
the
that
difference
he's
between
mad.
Klay Thompson and Buddy Hield?
He's
So the thing
mad.
about Clay is
You're
Clay was
listening to
Clay was
Mazak,
always
the
able
fucking
to.
bitch ass
So if
nigga.
Klay is mid, why is there
So
so much
here's the thing, though,
uproar
right?
of
Over the
Yeah.
arguing?
years,
She
So
listening
over the
to
years.
still be
listening to
mid,
Mazak.
but still
Hold on a
contribute
second.
to a
Hold on a second.
championship team because you ultimately have to
So
you
so
have to have a
Right, so
team
he's
in order to
just
win.
been
I'm
playing his
actually
role
listening
right.
to
That's
Mazak.
so
the
That shit is
defensively,
crazy.
Clay
He still
was
is mid,
always
Khaleesi.
able
We
to
smoking.
check
Shut the
the
fuck up,
top
Mazak.
guards on the other
I
team.
love you,
So
Khaleesi. Don't say that again.
hold on a second.
Fuck off, bitch
Clay,
ass.
it was
My
really
bad.
helpful when Clay was always able to check the top guards because Steph was generally able to save his legs defensively. So Clay, like whether it was Kyrie or Harden or Dame or whoever it was, like Clay normally got that matchup that Steph didn't have to. Like that's legs that Steph didn't have
He
to
didn't do
use.
well in those
Yep.
matchups.
And
He
now
didn't
we
do
can
well.
Man,
They
that
were
sound
drop.
like
They
Okay,
were
luxury,
they
let's
were
bro.
dropping
play the
60
next
on him.
soft
that's the
create
value
He
of
was
having
getting
and
Clay
cooked
as
by.
the
playmaker and
second tool
orchestrate the
is that
offense,
Clay
but
doesn't have
okay.
to be that person who has to
Now
take
the
the
thing is
primary
now
guard.
offensively, Klay Thompson was like a multiplier. Could they function offensively? Whether he went 6 of 19 or 10 for 19, it didn't matter. He was out there. It was a multiplier of what Steph was able to do. Klay Thompson basically multiplied that. But if you're talking about of the three, he's the one that's easiest to replace. Like let's just call it what it is. His skill set.
How do you replace a 3-and-D guy averaging 20 as a
Well,
third
he's not a
option?
3
He's
and
How the
not a
fuck
three
you
and
not a
D
replace
guy
that,
anymore.
bro?
What
3
the
guy.
fuck?
Oh my
How is
god,
he still a
bro.
3 and D
He
guy?
fooled
Nine. Like what are you
y'all.
doing?
I will not let Klay
Because
Thompson slander happen.
Bro,
He,
because
Shut
that
he
the
didn't
averaging
play
20
fuck
as
defense
a
up.
this
third
season.
option is
So
Let
that
not
this
can't
capable
matter.
of
nigga
that.
Being honest.
recover
if
from
you
his
listen to my
injury.
words,
How are you
Y'all
slander a
call
guy
anyone
who
a 3
came
and D
back from
player.
a
Like, be
2-year
honest. Be honest.
injury?
okay,
That
how
shit
about
is
you listen?
disgusting.
Of the three guys, of the three, he's the easiest to replace. It's not
I
that hard
That's
to listen.
agreeable.
Yeah, so Jordan,
Okay,
I would
sure,
say
bro. You
that
talking about it's easy
before
to
his
replace a
What?
3-and-D
injury, he
guy,
was
not a
not
Swiss
the
Army
easiest
knife
to
or offensive
replace.
star.
Like,
Cool, bro.
I think the pecking order was Steph, Clay, and Draymond before.
And that's
Although
the issue.
all of them had,
That's the problem. That's
value,
the
they
No,
contributed
problem.
because
it's no. The pecking.
I hate to mute this, but that's the problem. And like, I love Klay Thompson. I don't agree with everything Shaggy says about Klay Thompson, but the pecking order was never Steph, Clay, and Draymond. It's the people telling you that like Splash Brothers, backcourt duo, all that stuff is true. But Draymond and Steph lead two different sections of basketball, and Clay is a perfect plug and play piece on both sides of the ball. But he was never better than Draymond. I just want to be clear on that.
okay.
Come,
The
bro.
enemy
I
Nigga
can't
love
averaging
this,
disagree
20
because
but
points.
I'm
we're
not.
playing
I'm not watching the Warriors
players.
Put it
As
this
a
way:
second and third option.
Steph
All I'm
and
gonna say,
Draymond is a
I'll
better duo than Steph and Clay.
Bro, he keeps
Hey,
thinking Klay
hey, what's
Thompson was
up?
never
Okay,
an option,
Jordan,
bro.
that's
He was never an
great,
option,
but
bro.
the fuck?
Hey, what's
Again,
going on in here? Like, why
Shaggy,
nigga?
can
I
you
ain't
Like, we
gonna
change
so
lie,
the title
bro.
to
divided.
I
Klay
hate that.
Thompson
I
is
hate that.
Exactly.
overrated?
Like, why are we doing that?
I ain't gonna lie. I hate the Klay
Because
disrespect,
he
bro.
fucking
That
sucks,
shit is
K,
crazy.
bro. That's
Exactly.
why
I,
he's
But
I don't
I'm
even know
overrated.
why.
saying, where
Disrespect.
the
It's
fuck
the
were the
truth.
Warriors?
Shaggy, he
What
gets
Without Klay
overrated all the
Thompson,
time,
where
bro.
the
He
fuck
sucks.
were the
Stop
Warriors?
hyping him up. He's worse than
no,
Buddy Hield.
no,
Mazak,
Bro, we
shut
okay.
the
He's literally
fuck
talking about Klay
up.
because
bro?
Mazak said
I
something.
don't
Nigga,
even.
I
I
don't
don't
even
worry
even
know
think
about
it's
that.
so much
Kawhi.
Here's my
disrespecting
thing about
Clay.
the
Kawhi
Klay
cooked
thing.
him.
Here's
I
my
don't
thing.
think.
Where
Don't worry about it.
were the
I
Warriors
just,
without Klay Thompson?
I
That's
just,
my
Look.
question.
This is my thing about Klay thing, bro. Of this whole argument, bro. That that gravity word that everybody like to use for Steph, it also applies to Clay In 2015,
Bro,
2016,
without
Clay.
Clay, bro, y'all don't get out the West in 2016.
Why are you happy? You could put
Hold
Butler
on,
in there,
hold
and you
on.
still have
Wait.
gravity.
Now you
Like,
Wait.
don't
let
have to.
J Will
Not
Wait,
finish.
all.
wait,
Shut
wait,
the
wait. What he
fuck
said
up.
is true. No.
Hold on.
Without
Let me finish
Clay,
this though. Let me finish
But
this.
Shut the fuck up. Let this nigga
Let me
finish.
finish this though. So
Yeah.
listen, bro. Clay ability to have the not the same amount of gravity, but to have the gravity in their offense,
Please
which
don't say
actually makes
gravity.
their offense
Please, can
even
we
better,
stop?
bro.
right.
With Clay as well. So at the
bro,
end of
this
You
the day,
got
nigga
two
you
has
can't
no
niggas
shit on
running
that,
gravity.
around
He
bro.
off
only
ball.
shoots
That's
good
Bro,
because of
crazy.
stats, J.
shut
Will.
your ass
Stop
up.
Your
saying
guys'
he has
answer kill
gravity.
me.
Everyone
So
has
the thing about it
gravity
is,
these days.
Mizak,
What the
The
shut the
fuck?
gravity is
fuck
space,
up
bro.
and
hold on.
let
The thing
J
about it
Will
is,
finish.
no.
Khaleesi, how about
Draymond
you
is
message
correct.
me on
Go
private?
ahead, J Will.
Message me
You shut
I
private.
the
mean,
fuck
look,
up,
bro, and
Mizak. J
even
Will,
with the
go
fact,
ahead.
even with the fact that sometimes in the playoffs
Miss-
his shooting dips doesn't be consistent, it's up and down. Sometimes he doesn't shoot it as well as you want him to.
But he's still on the court.
He still makes
He's one of
you
the
do
best
what?
shooters ever.
He makes you care about his. You give him so much attention because you do not want him to pop off.
Right.
So at the end of the day, he's still an important piece to what they did in 15 and 16, to where you
Right.
can't
J-Will,
overlook
would they
that,
win
bro.
any title without
Nigga,
Klay
even in
Thompson?
17, he averaged 20 behind Steph and KD.
Yeah,
But
Nice. Averaging 20
now,
points. You want us to give him a
now,
round of applause?
would they
20
win any
points,
Nigga,
bro?
what?
title
As a
without
third
Klay?
option? Most teams don't
now,
even
I
have
will
two
say, now, I
20
will
point
say
scorers,
this.
bro. He was the
One,
third 20-point
And my
scorer.
last thing,
Draymond was the
and my
third
last thing
He
option.
about
He
had
was
the
the fourth.
91
and my
Warriors,
last thing
bro.
about and my
Come
last thing
on.
about Clay, and my last thing about Clay is the fact that he could draw that much attention and play defense the way he could. You can't replace that easy, bro.
Hold on.
yeah,
Talk
but
about
Draymond
Jay
Talk
can
about
play
Will,
that
defense.
bro.
shit.
What's the thing play defense the way he could for Clay? What does that mean? Like what level of play?
You talking about 2015, 16 Clay?
Throughout the years, yeah, when he was healthy.
What you mean? You asked me what type of defense he was?
I mean,
Yeah.
enough to be able to guard the opposing guard.
Me
to
personally,
Steph Curry.
I'm not gonna call him a lockdown, but I'm gonna say like the next level below lockdown. That's where Clay was at.
And
The level
that's
below
because of Draymond.
that. And it's also
Bro,
that's
no,
also
it's not, bro.
Yes,
Shaq,
it
is
is.
it
What
not
you mean?
Draymond's
No,
gravity
Same
game?
okay,
shit
okay.
about King.
But who the fuck is he locked up then? Name me some niggas he locked up. Name me some top
I
niggas
seen
he
him
locked
lock
up.
up James Harden,
KD
nigga.
has
Fuck
great
you
No,
talking
the
about?
fuck he did
I
not.
see,
He get his
I
ass
seen him
bust.
make
He
look
get
at
his
the
ass
turn the ball
bust.
over 13
He get his
times.
ass bust. What are you
All right,
talking
okay,
about? He can
okay.
talk like this and I
All
ain't
right,
mute.
listen.
Stop lying.
We got to calm that shit down. I heard Lowe say he saw Clay clamp up James Harden. The way the Warriors play defense, Clay is not individually locking up anybody.
And
Now
y'all be
he has
fucking lying,
moments,
bruh.
right? He has moments, but Draymond as the back line and Clay as a good POA, the combination is what caused problems. But don't try to say shit like that. That's
That
not
nigga
enough.
go hard one-on-one. He getting his ass busted.
Man,
He's seen
get
it
the
plenty of
fuck that
times.
political
Hold
shit,
on,
He's seen it
nigga.
plenty
I
of times.
seen
So
that
why
Yo,
you
nigga. I
drunk
seen
off?
that
Why
nigga.
you lying?
I
Why
seen
you
James Harden go for 13
You're
turnovers
making
and
up
Klay
fuck out of
Thompson in
here.
front of
Stop
him.
making shit up. Stop
I
making shit
seen
up,
James
nigga.
Harden go
I
for
ain't gonna lie,
13
Jay Will. I
turnovers,
tried.
and his 13th
I
was
tried,
on
Jay
Klay
Will.
Thompson.
No,
Klay
the fuck you
Thompson
would
took
stop
that
Klay
shit from his
Thompson doing
goofy
that, bro.
ass.
Why do you
what
think
the
that?
Klay
Nigga,
hell?
prove it
Thompson
right
took
now.
that shit from his
hold
goofy
You
on.
Prove it right
not
ass.
now.
gonna
Prove
hate
it right
on
now,
Klay
nigga. That
Thompson
was
so
team
Hey,
too.
much.
Hey, stop
truthfully,
over
Klay
with, nigga.
Stop
Thompson
hating
took
on
that
Klay
shit
Stop
from his
Thompson.
overrating
goofy
niggas, bro. Get the
ass.
fuck out of
truthfully,
here.
Hold up,
truthfully,
Shaggy. You know
That's
the
hold
team
on,
irony.
bro.
defense. Fuck out of here,
Hold
bro.
on, bro.
Overrate this
Truthfully,
bum
though.
ass nigga.
Hold up, Shaggy. You know the
Truthfully, though,
irony
bro.
of
Hold
what you
on.
said, though,
Truthfully,
Shaggy.
though, bro. If
Hold up a
Klay
second.
Thompson, he didn't play 2021, they didn't make the playoffs,
Jay
bro.
Will, I have a
So,
question.
Just
Shaggy,
saying.
you know the irony of what you just said, though, is that whole Draymond and that perimeter defense. Andre Iguodala winning that Finals MVP. That defense on LeBron is not possible if Draymond's not back there.
We know, bro. We know. These other dumbass Warriors fans don't know this. They think Klay Thompson is him. No, the fuck he's not.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna say this though. Listen,
Keep
even though I
spitting,
agree,
Gangy. He ain't
I
him.
agree that Draymond is attached to each POA defender. That's hands. That's not even a debate, right? But the simple fact that the POA defenders also help Dre do his job at
Right.
a hell of a level is something you can't overlook. So at the end of the day, that roster, no matter what, bro, has the pieces in place like a fucking machine to be able to do every single thing it needed to do. So Steph really had to do his job, which is like, draw the amount of attention for everybody to really pop off. But at the same time, even without his attention, sometimes he can go to the bench, bro. Barbosa, Sean Livingston, Clay, they'll find a way to still the coaching staff, everybody will still find a way for their machine to work perfectly as well, bro.
Bro,
So
what you just described is a decoy, bro.
bro.
I swear to God, Clay had one
Here
lucky
we go.
60-point game
Here we
against
go
the
with the
Kings, and now we
bullshit.
overrated
Okay.
him. Just fuck.
Man, I swear to God, Clay Thompson done cooked my team too many times. Now I hate him.
He never cooked my team, nigga. When
He's
we
never
smoked
cooked
him,
him.
what are
He'll
you
never
talking
cook
about,
him.
Hello?
He's never cooked
We
him. No
smoked him.
matter.
Hey, real quick, Luke had a question he wanted to ask Jay Will. Go ahead, Luke. Oh, his ass
No,
dropped.
I hate you.
Yo, so tell me this. Yo, Low, tell me this, Low. What game that was Draymond got suspended for?
Low
What's up,
is
my boy?
fucked
You said
up.
it was what you talking about game 5?
Low,
It was
Yeah.
game 5, Shaggy.
low.
Go ahead,
Shut the
tell us
fuck
Oh,
up, low.
that was
Don't
game
take
5,
it.
right?
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up,
that
low.
was
I
game
understand.
5.
I
Exactly.
understand
So
LeBron go for
disrespectful.
41, but why the fuck Kyrie go for 40 as well?
Low.
Cause
Low.
You know
Kyrie a
they were
damn
running whoever
dog. I ain't
offense
gonna take
on
that away
Clay.
from
Yeah,
him.
because Klay Thompson couldn't fucking guard his ass,
Cause
nigga. That's
Kyrie
why.
a fucking
They were
dog. I
they
ain't
were
gonna lie.
Why
targeting his
Klay
ass.
Thompson ain't slow
Here
him down
we
that game?
go. Low.
Y'all,
Yo,
y'all,
Khaleesi,
y'all
what's
never
Zip
up?
it.
want to speak on that.
Zip
Y'all could have won that
No,
game
it.
Lo,
with
don't
just
quote him
LeBron
now.
for 41.
Don't quote him
Zip
But
it,
Kyrie
Kyrie
such
go
a
low.
for
great
40 as well.
defender, but offensive players are
Y'all
taking
would have
turns
won that
cooking him.
game if Klay
Oh, here
Thompson,
we
y'all
go.
so-called good
Mazak.
defenders would
Mazak,
have
shut the
slowed
fuck
Kyrie
up.
down.
Bruh,
Bro, at
let
the
me
end of
Bro,
the
I
day,
don't
bruh,
they
know
were
what
all
top.
as
Come
Oh,
on,
equal
bro.
importance to
Shaggy,
the
you not
system
even
Bro,
as
I
being
don't know what
individuals,
top
genuine,
bro.
bro. Let
5
me
player
explain
did
something.
Mazak,
score
A
60
great
60
shut
points
offensive
on Clay.
player,
up.
it don't matter how good the defense is, he's gonna score the fucking ball.
Bro,
Curry just
that's not
averaged 30.
true.
2019,
But
Eric
that's not
Bledsoe
true.
Curry
was
just
We've seen him in
averaged
multiple
30,
years get
bro.
clamped the fuck up.
The
What are you
defensive
talking
player of the
about?
year was on the other end of Curry averaging
We
30
seen
for a
him
whole
multiple years
series.
get clamped up, nigga.
Her,
Yo,
Like,
look,
come
look what
on,
I
her,
dude.
posted, Gangy. Where's the defense on the clip I
her.
posted? Where the
What,
fuck is the defense on
bro,
the
if you
clip I
about to show
posted?
me
Oh,
what you about to
Mazak,
show
here
me,
we
bro?
go.
I
Your
ain't
wish
see it
for
yet. What you about to
crash.
show
Shut
me
the
though?
fuck up,
You
nigga.
gotta
We
see
don't
it?
want to
Hey,
see
bro,
it.
at the end of the day,
Yo,
they were all as
Gifted
equal
Jordan.
importance to the team,
Here
Be
bro.
we
honest,
go.
All
bro.
Another
facts.
wish
What's
for
up?
Y'all would
crash.
have won that
Anyway,
game
Curry was
5
just the
if
more
y'all
so,
slowed
valuable
Kyrie
player.
down some way.
Facts.
Low,
Most
where's the
talented player.
defense on that clip,
It's
Gangy?
probably true.
Hold on, bro. It
But
still ain't
come
load
on,
up,
bro. Here we
wish
bro.
go.
for
They had two
crash.
niggas go for
All
40.
right,
Calm
there you
down.
go. There you go. Hold on, I'm watching.
So
Calm
here's my
down.
thing
Mazak,
though.
Where's
your
the
wish
You
for
said
defense
crash.
on that
game
clip?
You gotta
because
figure out what wish for do.
Because
Nigga, he
When
Lim,
got
he
like
wanna
cooked.
attack us.
because
A
he
game.
wish
gets
for
cooked every
crash.
time
Shut
he
the
plays
fuck
Nigga,
against
he
up,
good
got cooked
nigga.
defenders.
every
Okay,
time he guarded
okay,
that nigga.
okay.
Every single time a good
All
guard
right,
plays him,
I
they
ain't gonna
drop
Nigga,
lie.
what the
60 on him.
I
fuck
had
I
already
seen
happened?
found the
days
clips,
when
but I
he was
wasn't
Maximus,
gonna
hard and
that's
send
drop
it, bro.
60 on
crazy.
him.
I
So
had
here's the
That
thing
already
though,
nigga
right?
found
ain't
the
even
clips, but I
seen a
was not about to
motherfucking
send it.
game. That's
Because
crazy.
Steph, Draymond, Clay,
Now I'm
like
about to send it. Fuck it.
because at the end of the day, those three players they're all unique in their own way. Like there's no players like them. And at the end of the day, like what each of
That's
them
not
did,
true, bro. There's players like them. Swiss
there's
Army
not
knife.
okay.
Niggas
No,
is
Name
Jalen
three.
That
different.
Brown
nigga
can do it good.
Name
That's
no
all
three.
I'm gonna say. That's
Jimmy.
Hey,
it.
Shut the fuck
Jalen
check the
up,
Brown can do it
nigga.
good.
jumbotron.
That's all
Check
I'm
the
gonna say. That's
Mazaki,
it.
let
jumbotron.
him be.
Guys, what we
So
gotta stop doing,
because
what we absolutely have to stop doing, for the love of God, is posting individual clips on either side.
Bro, you posted a clip of nigga missing the layup?
Yeah, I
Bro,
don't,
what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
bro.
You think his defense made him miss that?
Bro, come on, man. Just stop with the individual clip shit. Just make your point, because I promise you, you can cherry pick clips all day just to prove what you're saying is right, and we know goddamn well that's not the whole story. If you
Bro,
believe that Klay
before you
Thompson
unmute though,
individually locked up harder, no.
before you unmute, imagine a nigga really saying a nigga stopping that version of Harden 1-on-1. That's the version you
Yeah,
literally you
nah,
knew what he was gonna do
no.
and you could not stop it. Like stop lying. You had to guard him as a team, bro. Stop making shit up. That's exactly why Trevor Reed's a bum ass shot over 12, wide open.
I don't even see why that is a diss to say that it took team defense to slow down Harden, because Harden was a star. Like stars of that caliber, a team defense schemes against them, like Luka, Harden, LeBron. Like he was just that caliber of player. I don't really see the issue with that at all. Like I don't know, but I'm gonna unmute though. We'll see what happens here, because y'all wilding a little bit.
He
Please.
tried to sneak Kyrie in there.
The
I peep
guilty
it.
and the
I
bro,
sneak
my
Kyrie in.
issue
contradiction.
is when you
I didn't
say
say
Clay
The
was
Kyrie. I didn't
guarding
say
guilty
those
and the
Kyrie.
players one on one
contradiction
when
for
he
me.
clearly gets cooked by them. Like stop lying, bro. He can't guard no one. He literally gets cooked every
I
single
got
time
you,
by those
Luke.
top 5 players. They take turns dropping
Bro,
60.
hey, at the end
That's
of
how
the
bad
day,
he is.
bro, all three of them are equal importance to the team. Curry is just the more
They were
But
not
talented
some
equal.
player,
gotta
It's
be
bro.
not
more
equal
important, bro.
Draymond
importance.
They ain't
Curry is
Curry
just
don't
the
gotta
more
be more
talented
important.
player, bro.
They ain't
Each
no
year,
equal, bro.
listen,
Someone
bro.
gotta be more important, bro. Ain't no equal, bro.
Bro,
There's
it's
no
Somebody,
equal.
listen,
Draymond,
bro.
Why are you
Hold
bro.
on,
lying,
It's
bro.
bro?
Listen,
Draymond. You cannot
listen, bro.
replace that kind of
Listen,
production,
listen,
bro.
bro.
You
Listen,
cannot, not, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen. Curry is the more talented player. Yes, Curry is the more talented player. But all three of them are equal to that system. When Clay didn't
No,
play,
it's
they
not
just,
equal, bro.
listen,
Stop
bro.
Shaggy, if I
lying.
replaced Clay with Buddy Hield, what would happen? If I replaced Clay with Buddy Hield, what the fuck would happen?
Listen, bro. Listen, when Clay went down,
Absolutely
what
nothing,
happened,
nigga.
bro?
They would be the same shit.
Bro, this ain't no math equation, bro. Just pick a nigga who think is more valuable,
bro.
Bro, that's my opinion, bro. At the end of the day, bro.
well,
You don't have to
it's a
agree.
no, that's his opinion.
That's
No,
you,
that's his
bro.
opinion. Hold
You
on.
don't know how to do
But
math.
Naeem, I never
At the end
seen
of the
you
day-
gas Clay this much, bro. This
But
is a
it's not even about
day.
gassing them, bro. It's
Hold
just
on.
I'm speaking truth, bro. They're all.
No, it's the fucking truth,
Listen,
bro. All this to hate on
let
Curry,
me
but
explain
Clay is
why I
not
said
him,
that.
bro.
Let
I
me
don't like
explain why I
Curry
said
like
that
you,
so
but
you
Clay
can
is
see why.
not him.
Like, don't
Let me
gas him
explain
up.
why I said that.
So
So you
Gas
can
look,
see why.
Draymond.
Listen,
hold on,
bro.
Zach. Hold on, Zach. Well, at the end
Let
of
me
the
say, let
day,
me explain why, so you can see that,
this
bro.
season,
Listen, bro. When
at the
Clay
end of the
went
day,
down, bro, in 2021, they didn't make the playoffs, bro,
so
without him.
wait. Hold on. Didn't
Like,
they
come
start
on, we talking
18
about
and 2
MVP
without Clay?
finalists and DPOY finalists, bro. With that
Hold
one
on.
missing piece, and y'all didn't make the playoffs. That's madness.
Hey, Naeem, you
They
do
went
realize
18 and 2 without Clay, by the way.
they started 18 and 2 without him. You do realize that, right?
And
You remember?
didn't make the playoffs, bro.
They went 18 and 2 without Clay
And
this
didn't
last
make the
year.
playoffs,
18
bro. I
and
don't
2,
care,
nigga.
bro.
18 and
Hold
2.
on, hold on.
Playoffs,
That's 18 wins and
They
2
did
losses.
not
Wait.
make the playoffs at the end of the
They
day. Y'all
were
like the black and white,
18
right?
and 2,
They didn't make the
nigga.
playoffs. They
Clay
didn't make
missed
the playoffs.
50
They
games
missed
and
the
they
playoffs, right?
hold
But
on.
the next year, 18 and 2. What we
Hold on.
talking about,
18
bro?
and 2 without him.
I just want to be clear. I like Klay
18 and
Thompson,
2.
by the way.
Start off the year without Klay
I'm
That's
Thompson.
trying.
why
just say
I'm
that.
trying to
18
get out
and
When
2,
was
Klay
this?
nigga.
This
Thompson's
was
point.
this year?
Yes,
So
I
that
do,
nigga
bet.
not him.
Okay,
He ain't him.
well, by
So
the way,
somebody just let me up here. Can I ask a question?
Oh, finally a normal person.
And because I'm not gonna do all the yelling shit, but I gotta ask a question. Are we gonna do the whole thing where they went 18-2 without Clay, and we're gonna pretend like two key things didn't happen? We're gonna pretend like A, he didn't miss 2 years straight of basketball, and B, we're gonna pretend like Andrew Wiggins wasn't strapping cats up and shooting 40% from three.
Oh, they were
Are we
talking
gonna
about last year.
pretend?
That gets
Are
crazy now
we
that
gonna
you talking about
pretend? Are we
last
gonna
year, bro.
pretend? Are we gonna pretend like they didn't go 18-2?
But
Without Klay Thompson and hold that against him, despite the fact that he didn't play for 2 years and Andrew Wiggins was basically replacing his production from the 3-point line. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's how bad he is. He could easily get replaced. You match the point.
You think no. You think 40%? You think
So hold on. Wait. Pause. Real quick. Hold on.
You think
Pause real quick.
guarding
Hold
wings?
on, bro. Hold on. Wait.
You think guarding
Nate, bro,
wings
pause real
and
quick,
shooting
bro.
40% from three is easy?
Exactly. Hold on.
Bro,
Pause
you
real
just
quick.
said he
Hold
got
on,
replaced
bro.
by Andrew Wiggins. You just said it
Nobody
yourself,
said,
bro.
nigga, that's
So
not what the
I
fuck
promise, bro. Your mic works really well.
That's not
Pause
what the
real
fuck
quick.
he's
So, Pete,
saying,
right?
my nigga.
Would you
That's
say
not what the fuck
Curry,
he's saying. First of all,
Draymond, and Wiggins were the most important pieces
Hold
this
on,
year,
Naeem.
bro?
Hold on, Naeem. Hold on. Nigga, that's not what the fuck he's saying. And number one, the context that's left out is fucking Jordan Poole played, nigga. So don't fucking act like the shit is just fucking Andrew Wiggins and no fucking Jordan Poole.
Okay, so what? That's still not good against Clay's case. Y'all still not helping Clay out.
I'm new up here.
Extra information.
Listen. I'm new up here, so don't. I would encourage you to do this. Don't assume every argument I make is disingenuous. I'm asking a question, and I like you just make a counterpoint. That's what normal people do. Like I know the energy's been super high in here. Bro, I know the energy's been super high in here, and I know this is the internet, but like, try your best not to talk to me like you would talk to one of your little friends. You know what I'm saying?
Who you talking
Who
to?
the hell are you?
Yeah, who you talking to?
Oh, bro, he blew it out of proportion.
I don't think I talked to you.
He had me in the first half.
Like that one, bro.
Who you talking to?
I knew you wouldn't like that one. I knew you wouldn't like that one because you want to be able to talk to people however you want. So I knew you wouldn't like that one.
Lynn, but I was talking to you for respect. I didn't say anything bad. I know what you're talking about.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
I just said I agree for your point. It helps my
At the end of the day, they were all of equal.
So check this out.
Steph was just the most.
Because it probably surprised you. It would probably surprise you to learn that I do think people overrate Clay strategically just to push a narrative. You wouldn't know that by my initial question because you just assume that I'm pushing a narrative. I'm not. The reason why I ask those questions is because a lot of what I'm hearing lacks on both sides a shit ton of context. So you have an agenda, right? You have an agenda that Clay is either not overrated or that he is. If you're gonna say he's overrated and make a point about their record or whatever, you've got to bring up Jordan Poole. You've got to bring up Andrew Wiggins. You got to do that kind of shit. Because I've seen James Harden get. Because I've seen.
Okay, so what about Clay before?
I've seen James Harden. I've
niggas.
seen James Harden get locked up by Kevon Looney in a playoff series. So we're not gonna nitpick, bro. I swear, bro. If you don't know that happened on television, that tells me you haven't watched enough basketball. If you
define locking somebody up for a play,
fuck up.
Define locking somebody up.
Locking somebody up is forcing somebody into a worse field goal percentage after being forced to do their secondary or tertiary move. It means you force somebody to do something they don't want to do and force them into a worse field goal percentage.
Are you saying for one play or multiple?
But multiple, bro. If you don't know this happened,
y'all never locked them up, and the numbers are that proof. You're lying. The numbers are that proof. Y'all never locked that man